Alright. 3, 2, 1. Smurf! So this category is played Funky mode. Funky mode is a Switch exclusive. Funky is much faster throughout this run. First things first, what I'm going to try to do is keep this momentum from the waterfall as long as possible. It saves about 1.5 seconds. Right, which I did, very nice. Grab the plug. Surprisingly, 1-1 is a fairly technical level for being the first level in the game. For whatever reason, Donkey likes to do that. At least like DKC 1, like 1-1, the first level in the run is also like pretty technical. It has this big extendo at the beginning. This one has this, I guess, chain bounce to keep the momentum. Second half of this level is pretty trivial, though. Yeah, 1-1 and Yoshi Hundo is really difficult. Good point. But yeah, last year when I ran this game, I didn't know how to run this game. So I actually just did a speed walk to close the marathon with, and it was really fun. But now I actually learned some stuff. So hopefully this run goes decently well. I'm still kind of rusty, but because the last run I did of this game was probably like over 1.5 months ago or something like that. So we'll see how it goes.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Something you saw right there was a grab jump. So Funky has access to a double jump, which is one of the reasons why he's faster in the speedrun. A grab jump is basically between your first and your second jump, you want to press grab, which is just the trigger, and that's going to give you extra height, and it's really useful in some places. Namely, at the end of this level, there's a pretty tricky grab jump that saved a couple seconds. That gave me a lot of trouble when I first learned this game, so we'll see how it goes. Very nice. Got it. What are we singing along now?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Just sing along in this voice call. Yeah, another grab jump right here. Make sure to bounce on this fly. Yep, nice. Oh.
I heard you're supposed to play pretty lurking and jerking.
Lurking and jerking. How you doing, Leanne?
Just practicing.
Nice. So the vertical sections in this game are not easy. I'd say they're amongst the hardest things to optimize. Kind of beefed the one earlier in this level a little bit, but that's okay. Dude, I was wondering actually if there was a a Lasso emote, because Lasso posted this I'll live in the dumpster emote yesterday in the Discord, and I was wondering if there was another, if there was an emote of him, so that we could have this emote fight in the chat during their race. So. Let me know in the comments.
I have no idea. Gotta ask Glib or someone about that.
Okay, but now it's everyone's favorite part of the run, the part where I asked you guys to post Kona. There's some tech in this level, similar to Haunted Hall and DKC2, you wanna sometimes jump up and down slopes to preserve your speed. This is one of the big ones, jumping at the top of this slope. That one is probably the one that saved the most. They're more subtle time saves than in DKC2, I would say. Oh, I was mashing the wrong button. So skipping that cutscene here, you want to mash B, not A, which is what I did. But at the end of each level, you want to mash A. To get through the screen right here as fast as possible. I got confused between the two. So this boss fight, I'm gonna be swapping to Donkey. This boss was actually a pretty huge wall for me when I learned this game. You want to use Cranky. You want to use Cranky's pogo stick to get a lot of quick hits on Donkey.
Switching to Donkey is going to be a theme in this run, right? For boss fights?
Just for this one, actually. Just for this
Really?
one,
Okay.
and for yeah, the entirety of World 4, you want to be as Donkey because Diddy's jetpack is faster underwater.
Okay. Otherwise, we're Funky Kong the entire time?
Yep. Funky rolls the deepest.
No one else rolls deep.
Not you.
Ramby.
That's what I said, yeah. Yeah, so far so good. This is the phase where he spawns some penguins. I'm gonna count 8 penguins, take damage on the 8th one, which will give you a better hit afterwards, just like this. Yeah, this fight's going really well so far. No jinx. So this is a tricky phase. This Cranky's pogo stick to gain height right there. Oh, yeah, like I said, fixed myself a little bit there. That's okay. At least I got that strat. The quick fish bounce, or however it's called. I think it's called God Cod. This community has a kind of a knack for weird names for tricks.
I mean, at least something like God Cod's better than, like, Big Key Skip. Into the Past sucks.
True. So now we're done with Donkey for a while. Up until World 4, that is. So I'm gonna roll back in with Funky. So fun fact about this level, I found the strat in this level that saves 1 donkey unit. I'm pretty proud of it. It's pretty ironic that the strat ended up saving 0.3. Oh. Alright, well, we're dead. Nice. Just me bonking that small corner there threw everything off. Fortunately, there was a checkpoint there. Right before I died. So, really not that big of a deal. You gotta just get to hear the part of the song that you never get to hear in runs, which I haven't heard in a while. So that's strat right there. This jump up to the barrel. It's a grab jump. And one day I was like, huh, I wonder if that's faster, and turns out it is. My modest contribution to this game. Not to like flatter your ego or anything, Duck, but your run had more viewers than Cutie's run, so...
Whoa.
Oh, yep, you did it now. You
yeah, now he's gonna hold that against him for the rest of his days. Alright, so this is the level where we hit Cranby.
Wow, Squiddo.
Are you sure that was the wrong one, Squiddo?
I'm pretty sure she did it on purpose.
Yeah, there's a strat that would be faster. You can actually grab Rambi later, but I don't know it. And it's also pretty hard from what I heard. But in any case, Remy is faster for this level, so you have to grab him, unfortunately.
Dude, Funky is slapping the shit out of his butt.
Oh yes. Donkey does the same, don't worry. This level has pretty catchy music. This whole OST is a masterpiece in my opinion. It's really good. Okay, so the next level is one of the few levels in this game where global cycles matter. So as soon as you load into the level, the global cycles start, and every mistake that I make counts towards these global cycles being offset. If I don't make a mistake, then this level stays the same every time. Which I hope will be the case. Yep. I actually don't think that hit matters too much. Oh, mama. Yeah, well, it shouldn't have mattered, but I ended up landing on that leaf when I thought I wasn't, so... I'm gonna Once again, not too big of a death. Can I make this? Ooh, barely. Okay. We're through. That was a mess, but we're through. Oh, another upside of using Funky is that you're immune to spikes, because apparently certain boards are spike proof. Alright, there we go. So thanks for the gift sub to V0oid Fangirl, Prof. Appreciate that. Right on time for this fresh auto-scroller. Saw your tree 2.0, basically. Well, it's not a cart level anymore. Now we're right in the sleigh. The toboggan. Now it's a cart level again. Yeah, I don't know what macking means either. Hitting on someone? What a fucking weird expression. Why not just say hit on someone? No, you're macking. Oh, okay.
I don't know why everyone's rude to me. I'm really confused right now.
Well, better defend yourself or something. I seriously thought I was too low to grab that rope, so I'm thankful to the donkey gods right there. There are a couple scares in the first half of this level. Fortunately, the second half is like there's nothing really going on in there. Bouncing on balloons. But I have died before in this section. I'm not against it, Duck. It's just... hitting on someone is 100% clear. But macking... like, I had to ask what macking means. Alright, best song in the game. According to some people. But this level is effectively an auto-scroller, at least when you're sliding down these vines. Just when I hit those bells to ensure progress. Oh, okay. I ended up not doing the correct thing there, somehow. Thankfully I didn't die. I gotta say though, initially I didn't think much of this song when I first started spearheading this game, but it did grow on me.
Duck, that looks like macing, which is a different type of reaction.
It's just really catchy. Alright. Hard vertical section coming up. Yeah, which I did screw up a little bit, but that's okay. It was mostly a combination of me not remembering what to do and me being too slow with my movement. But that's okay. That is A-okay. Best song in the game is the Lockjaw Saga remix. I really like the Lockjaw Saga remix in this game. I think it's better than the original. Alright, so... boss number 2, the Big Scowl. Basic idea of this fight is he's gonna spawn these little guys that I'm gonna have to throw at him. So what I'm gonna try to do is keep all of them on screen for as long as possible. This will help me skip phases. That was phase 1. Phase 2 is a bit more complicated. Try to stand around here, grab this guy, bounce on these 3 dudes, bounce on this guy, wait a little bit until the 3rd guy spawns, grab the one that I bounced on a bit earlier. That was basically phase 2. Want to wait a little bit because if you hit Scowl before the 3rd guy spawns, he's just not going to spawn. That's going to end that animation right away, or that attack, so to speak. You lose time to save time, and yeah, skipping attacks in this fight saves a buttload of time. So for this phase, for example, if I screw up a hit, I lose a minute. Hopefully that doesn't happen. There's actually some tech that I got discovered in this fight recently that saves about 2 seconds. Makes it so the last hit that you do, which is the up and coming hit, counts as a double hit. But I'm not gonna do it. Like I said, if you screw up a hit on the 3rd phase, you lose a minute. So, and back when I was doing run, I wasn't very good at it. So, all right, on to World 3. The up and coming level being The Lion King themed level, as I like to call it.
I only see Africa.
Yes, but the Lion King is in Africa. Ha,
Is that true?
You got nothing to say to that, Hyrule, eh? You got owned. You got owned.
Alright, is it really in Africa? As being explicitly said.
Where do lions live? Oh,
Live anywhere.
yeah. Alright, we did the sing along. Yo, Prof, thanks for the gift sub to Duck. Appreciate that, man. Okay. So there's actually a lot of room for error in at least the first half of this level. You just want to be fast enough to make this zebra. And the zebra is on global cycle once again. I think the cycle is around 6 seconds worth. So you can make like 5 seconds worth of mistakes at the beginning of the level and still make that cycle without losing time. Okay, that's unfortunate. I got a really bad bounce there, so I wasn't able to make a good cycle there. That's okay. So didn't get the good shred there. Okay. That was a pretty awful ending, but that's okay. Got to hear more of the song. The Lion King movie takes place in the Madagascar movie. I'm gonna pretend I didn't read that. I'm gonna pretend that this is not the most cursed thing I've read all day, Quattro. Alright, so 3-2. 3-2, there's another vertical section coming up. That one shouldn't be too bad though. Oops. As long as I get this owl bounce, which I did, nice. The rest of the level is honestly... Well, sorry, go ahead.
Never mind.
I was about to say, the rest of the level is pretty self-explanatory, so... That section is another pseudo auto-scroller, so you gotta wait for this big fruit to break the wall before accessing the end. Okay. This is a Sandstorm level. This is another level where Rambi is in. Fortunately, we can hack Rambi for real in this level because he doesn't save time.
Yo, heck Rambi.
Heck Rambi. This is a very frustrating level if you make a mistake because you can have these tornadoes push you back. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Alright, very nice. Very nice first half. Pretty self-explanatory middle section, and this final section is actually where shit kind of gets crazy. There's gonna be this bonus barrel flying in right there. I have jumped into that bonus barrel before. It's pretty embarrassing. Ah, that was a good level. And now next is Scorching Torch, which has one of my personal favorite songs in this game. And just the level, the aesthetic of the level in general is very pleasing to me. Unfortunately, there isn't much going on in this level. There's going to be a lot of rolling and jumping, just straight up platforming. There's one trick at the end that I call rope skip. Saves a few seconds. It's quite difficult to execute though, so we'll see how it goes. Failure results in around 20-second death, I want to say. But hey, I haven't done this trick in a month and a half. Like, what could possibly go wrong? Crouch here to have these ropes be high enough so I don't take damage, just a bit faster. Intentional deboost here. Very nice. So hey, yeah, the trick is to never practice. As it turns out.
Oh crap, I should stop.
Yeah. So another auto-scroller here. This one has the interesting property of having 3 exits. I'm just gonna grab the earliest one and do the next level. Also, enjoy your 5 seconds of Ramble Scramble music. And it's gone.
No interesting video with the Bramble Scramble music.
Yeah, I really want to link in the chat so that my mods can ban you, or? Yeah, just don't mess up forehead. Exactly. Also, this is the first rocket barrel level in the run, which was my least favorite gimmick from DKC Returns. At least these levels, these rocket barrel levels, are better than in Returns, but still, there's more auto-scrollers. More auto-scrollers that we didn't particularly ask for, but yeah, this is fine. Earliest exit in this level is this one, and it's gonna send me to the next level, aptly named Ramble Scramble. And that level is pretty whack. It basically loads as you progress throughout the level, so like memorization throughout that level is even more important than normally. This is another really cool level when executed well, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, well. Not exactly how I planned it, but that's okay. That was pretty awful, first section. Oh, okay. My memory is definitely failing me. It's funny that I talked about this level being important when it comes to memorization, and then I end up screwing it again. this. Oh! Whoa! Okay, that was interesting. There we go. That's much better. Then just deboost through that section. Okay, so I hate this boss fight. The triple dicks. Yo, Tylenol rolling in. Thanks for the 20 months, my dude. Once again, you can have cycle skips with this boss fight. Assuming you do it properly. So far so good, even though I had kind of a slow first phase. Once again, because I most likely couldn't really remember what to do. That was a small optimization right there. I was able to make the monkey drop without the him either going back to the left or turning around. About half a second. There are a lot of small optimizations in this fight. And if you screw up one of them, then that costs you that can cost you a whole cycle. It's about like 10 seconds. Which is actually a mistake that I did in my PB. My PB was actually really good up until this boss fight, and then I screwed up. Until then shoot. Alright, World 4. So now we're swapping back to Donkey, and we're gonna be Donkey for the entirety of this World 4 up until World 5. Because, like I mentioned earlier, Diddy's jetpack gives you faster underwater movement. So you end up saving quite a bit of time over the course of this segment. First off, I need to acquire Diddy. Well, something I haven't mentioned, the DK barrels are actually on global cycles, so like you saw me, I had to wait a little bit there for the barrel to be turned into Diddy. Now here, if I'm quick enough, I'm going to be able to make it for the Dix cycle of the next barrel, which I'm going to need for the secret exit in this level.
That is something that's really cool about this world in the speedrun. You get to see a little bit of all the Kongs again.
Yeah, exactly. Like actually, every Kong gets their time to shine in this world, which is really nice. So yeah, not only is Dixie's ponytail overpowered when you're on land, but underwater you can use it to swim against the current. So here I'm gonna unlock the next section of the level and just backtrack here and use Dixie's ponytail to access the secret exit. So fun fact, Funky can actually swim naturally against currents. So when I started learning this run, I would actually do World 4 as Funky entirely because it was much safer. So here's where the Logja Saga remix is. And here, actually, you see every single Kong. I started with Dixie. Here, I'm gonna grab Diddy. Use him for this underwater section right here. And hopefully make it for the Cranky Cycle coming up. Nice. I'm going to be using Cranky's pogo stick to access the secret exit in this level. Very nice. That was a really nice level. And now on to the most boring level in the entire game, Shoal Atoll, aka Key Your Chest. The gimmick of this level, basically collect keys and open the chests that corresponds with the color of the key. And so on and so forth. I started with Cranky. I have a lot of room for error to make the next mini cycle. So that's not really a concern. Plus it's on the way to the red key. I want to say this is probably the hardest level to optimize in the entire game. This level is really difficult. So intentional deboost here, a little bit faster. Nope. That's wrong. Ah, dang. Okay, well, that was a bad screen, but that's okay. So I actually killed that guy purely for safety because, what? What's going on? Donkey, just grab the transition, please. Okay. That was a struggle. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I killed that guy purely for safety because, I really don't want to take damage. For the rest of this level. I take a deboost here on the shark, so it's the easiest way to deal with him. And I really want to have Diddy entering the next level. The next level is really difficult, and anything that makes it easier on me will be most welcome. It's widely agreed upon that the hardest level in this game is 6-5, Forest Folly. In my opinion, this one right here, C-Stack Attack, is the second hardest. Like, after these two levels, like, there are no levels in this game, in my opinion, that compare in difficulty. Alright, awesome. Blown the heck out. Probably gonna miss the cranky cycle now, yeah. Okay, I missed the first one, that's okay. Oh. Gosh, what's going on? Okay. Okay, this is the Monk-ass section. And I cannot believe I went through it cleanly. That's awesome. Okay, well, there was a lot of slub in this level, but the one section I was worried about went really well, so it's pretty interesting the way it turned out. The hardest section of this level was the best one. Alright. So another mostly underwater level where Diddy's jetpack will save me a lot of time. This is actually one of my favorite levels to optimize. I lost Diddy, but I got him right back, so really not that big of a time loss. Oh! Yeah, it's really hard to not bong a corner in that section. These corners have really whack hitboxes. Good thing about having 5 hearts left after that spinning urchin section is that I can take a D-boost here, and I can also skip waiting for the Diddy barrel. So that level went actually pretty dang well. I'm happy about that. Now on to the final use of Donkey in this run, the Fugu Fight. The Fugu Fight is... it can either go really well or really bad. There's like no in between with the strat that I'm going to be using, which involves Cranky's Pogo Stick.
This is also still my favorite split name that you have. Eldad Fugu.
Eldad Fugu, yeah. I love it. Alright, good phase 1. Like, the idea of this whole fight is basically to have Cranky's cane hit him from behind, and afterwards have the spikes on the wall recoil you in such a way that you can chain the next 2 hits really cleanly. And that was also a good phase 2. Phase 3, extremely similar to phase 2. Very nice. The 9th and final hit was the one that took a little bit of time before I was able to get a chance to do it, but yeah, really, really clean fight overall. Now we're back to using Funky for the rest of the run. This world probably the most thematically cohesive world in this entire game, which is really cool, and it also has really good platforming levels. There's another level where global cycles matter for these claws. I love the section coming up. You make use of Funky's surfboard to completely break the section, really. Intentional deboost here. So I don't have to worry about the big pincer. Another one here. I ended up landing on the barrel. Usually what you want to do is go under it, do a grab jump, and get to the goal barrel before before it gets out of your way, basically. Honestly, not that big of a deal that I ended up landing in that barrel. Because that grab jump to reach the gold barrel, pretty long pass. So another rocket barrel level. Gonna be chilling in the juicy jungle. Well, just making it more exciting, I guess.
Yeah, intended deboost, right?
Yeah, both of them. Like it was definitely intended deboost and not needed in that chat. Oh, another one. This section with the falling fruits, when I played this game casually, I just couldn't understand it. I would always take damage to it. Now I understand it better, but it really took me a while, because like, for whatever reason, my brain just couldn't process, like, their hitbox coming on the screen, basically. As it turns out, if you stay like mid to high heights, you're fine. But yeah, I really had no idea casually. Another really cool platforming level. This one has a lot of conveyor belts, so I'm gonna try to ride these conveyor belts, the ones at least that make me move forward as much as possible. That one was an intentional deboost, but I didn't intend to lose all my speed. Almost didn't make that. I thought I jumped a little too early. You tell me, Hyrule, this game's name is Tropical Freeze. Oh. Oh yeah, okay. I intended to do a roll jump, but pounding the ground is good enough. Not really. Once again, right here, making use of Funky's grab jump to grab the gold barrel earlier than intended. Oh, shouts to the Pro Controller D-pad inputting up when I was pressing left. Alright, Panicky Battle. So I'm gonna go for the secret exit in this level, purely because the next level, Jam and Jams, is much faster than the level you get from the normal exit, Jelly Jamboree. This is also not an easy level. Right here, if you do that jump too late, you get your jump eaten and take damage on the shark lurking underwater. So I don't think I mentioned this, but this game has a hidden mechanic called attachments. It's basically so that the game makes it sort of kind of easier on you to get a double bounce off enemies. And yeah, sometimes it can really screw you over. You gotta play accordingly. Hello, Dez and Fusion. Welcome. You guys are having a good day. Hope everyone in the chat is having a good day while I'm taking a swim. Reaching yet another very difficult vertical section. Very nice. Yeah, that level went super well. Awesome. Rigging and working. Hell yeah.
Yo, Quattro, I could eat.
I need to eat.
I could also eat. Okay, so this is another level where global cycles matter. And this is also a really hard level, so we'll see how it goes. banging music as well. So here, intentional deboost from this crusher. I made the cycle, awesome. I'm gonna drop down the shaft. Take another. Oh, I guess I didn't take the intentional deboost where I wanted to take it, but that's okay. This is still gonna end up working out. Oh, actually, even better because I saved the heart. I somehow saved the heart. So yeah, you're supposed to like only have one heart left at the end of this level. Interesting safety strat that I just came up with. Oh, alright. Shoutouts to the Pro Controller D-pad once again. And this right here, Frosty Fruits. Well, two things about this level. The first thing is the song is a remix of In a Snowbound Land. You're not gonna get to hear the best part, unfortunately, but I would recommend you to look it up on YouTube. It's quite good. And the second thing is, this is probably the best level in the entire game to time attack. And, you're about to see why. So these watermelon springs, combined with ice physics, give you a shit ton of momentum that you can preserve. Alright, well, that went pretty well. Except for from the beginning, but... the beginning of this level is the least interesting part anyways. And this is the worst boss fight in the game. This boss fight is so boring. Literally cudgel. You guys will see why. Gonna be taking some intentional boosts throughout this fight to get quicker hits on him. Yeah, this song is a fucking jam for sure. The upside of this fight. Phase where he's just gonna do a lot of jumping around. Phase 2, without a doubt, the most boring phase of this fight. I can get behind the other phases, but this phase is the worst. Alright. I have screwed up this hit before. It's pretty unfortunate when it happens, to say the least. As you can imagine, messing up a hit on this fight loses a lot of time. We're done. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but Bashmaster became more and more purple after each phase. Which makes sense because he falls into the purple juice. Alright, now we're back home, except that it's all frozen over. There are your ice levels, Hyrule.
Oh man, it actually has ice levels.
This song, this is my personal favorite song in the entire game. This automatically makes this level based as a result. This level is also like a really good level to speedrun. So here, gonna try to use this platform to get a lot of momentum. Nice. Didn't intend to take damage on this big guy, but I'm good, I'm good. Just take the big drop at the end to get to the gold barrel faster. Hello, Nylum. Welcome. I was just about to mention that 6-2 seems to be a fan favorite. This level has really soothing music, and it's also a really good level. Like, there aren't a lot of bad levels in World 6, really. Grab jump here to avoid taking damage from this guy's projectiles. Here we're going to be waiting a little bit. Gonna avoid taking damage on one of these blue owls. Fall into the water just past this owl to get a deep boost to get across. And pretty much done with the level. That went really well. So, interesting fact about World 6 in this game, actually. So, I don't know how many of you guys in the chat have played DKC Returns, but each level of this world is a reference to a world in DKC Returns. So, the third world in DKC Returns is the Ruins world, and this level is Ruins themed. Oh boy, okay. That's a trap I fell into. So if you fall into that platform too early, you cannot access the barrel under this platform. Oh, I did it again. Nice. Third time's the charm. There we go. It's funny because getting in this barrel hardly saves anything, but we were committed at this point. Oh shit! Okay, I did not expect to bounce on the ceiling there. Or not bounce, but bonk on the ceiling. That really threw me off. Alright, well, I didn't expect to get the 6-3 infinite. That's for sure. I'm supposed to get the 6-5 infinite, not the 6-3 infinite. Alright. We're through. World 4 is the cave world in Uncas. Oh, you were responding to Soren. My bad, my bad. Alright. We died a lot, but we're through, we're through. So yeah, speaking of the caves world, our last auto-scroller in this run is a reference to the caves world. Because yeah, in DKC Returns there were a lot of auto-scrollers in that world. Yeah, it's a good point, Deuce. Like, what the fuck are you here? Yeah, just gonna ride the barrel from the last time this run. Hope you guys enjoyed these action-packed auto-scrollers. Despite puzzle
Yeah, I
piece
love
better.
auto-scrollers.
I know you love auto-scrollers, Hyrule. You know why I love auto-scrollers? Because everyone else hates them.
But they're nice and comfy.
Yo, thank you for the host, Vaya. So yeah, apparently this big purple guy, he is in Returns, but I haven't played Returns in so long that when I played this game casually for the first time, I didn't recollect him. Yeah, you're right, Quattro. When you're in an auto-scroller, you're equally as bad as everyone else. Alright, rolling in. Kind of a cute section. That's a big ass snowball. It's pretty interesting that it's a thing, but I don't really mind it too much. If anything, Curse Week. Alright. Now on to 6-5. I did talk about how 6-5 earlier is the hardest level in the game, bar none, and you guys are about to see why. So in a similar fashion to those watermelon springs in 5-6, this level has So I guess like grass springs that you grab onto that you can use the ground pound on. And these will propel you at a very high speed. And once again, this is basically just momentum preservation that we're going to be doing. Or not, I guess. Or not, because I completely forgot what to do there. Okay. Try to make it up with this one. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I didn't get the whole thing, but you guys were at least still able to see some of it. So that's okay. I don't expect to get the third one. The third one is the last one that I ended up learning while doing attempts. Still got some of it. Okay. That's good enough. It's good enough for me. Alright. So 6-6 is my personal favorite level in this game. Because not only does it have the same song as in 6-1, which is my personal favorite, but it's also a silhouette level, so enjoy the aesthetic. And also it's just a really good platforming level. So grab jump here to make it over. Wait a little bit to not take damage to this blue house. Oh, what? I don't know what the fuck that was. I ended up getting a double jump somehow. Okay, let's try again.
It's fine, Boyd. Bonus music.
Yeah, exactly. You get to hear the track more. Dude, this section is so hard if you try to do it fast. There's a couple, how could I say it? There are like a couple scenarios that can happen there, and ideally you want to react to them, or at least like that's how I made it on me to react to them. And yeah, this time I did react well enough. This time I did though. Final section of this game, of this level, is a vertical section. Pretty tricky. So far so good though. Oh yeah, so what I did there, I guess I probably should talk about what happened right there. So the barrel for this, I guess, circular sort of auto-scrolling section is already loaded. So all you have to do when you land on that platform is hold right, get into that barrel, and then you just have to wait until you can shoot out of it. Okay. This level is super sick. If done properly. So hopefully I can at least do that for you guys. Also remix of Fear Factory. Very nice remix of Fear Factory. There's gonna be a lot of intentional deboosts throughout this level, so nothing to worry about. Another one right here. You can actually get across those sparky things without taking damage, but it's quite difficult and it only saves half a second. I didn't bother learning it. Alright, for the fans. For the fans. Got him. You can actually get that off-screen barrel without taking damage. I was hoping for the damage less, but didn't quite get it. But that level went really, really well. So I hope you enjoyed. And for the last time this run, we're gonna be hacking Rambi.
Love Rambi.
Of course you do, Hyrule. Of course. So it's no shocker that this level was actually the last level I learned. Like I had like a pretty decent PB and I still hadn't learned this level. Cause I just didn't give a crap.
I mean, I can see why it has Rambi in it.
Yeah, exactly. But when I ended up learning this level, I saved like 4 seconds, I think, over my gold split within like 2 runs. So at the first 3 barrels, and then wait for the other 3s. There's one run I lost because I overmashed, which was pretty unfortunate. There's really nothing special about this level when you get Rambi. You just need him to smash a bunch of shit down, but like, other than that, there's nothing special. It's kind of a whack level because you need to go slow to go as fast as possible as you can throughout it. Dude, imagine using your own emotes, though. Alright. For the fans. It's actually unoptimal to heck Rambi there at the end. But for the fans, I'm doing it. Okay. Now we're on to the final boss. And, Frederick is... it's not an easy fight at all. There's this thing called the 9 for 9 on him. So for each phase, you can only get a maximum of 3 hits per phase. 3 hits in. And doing the fight optimally, well, you'll get all the hits in, but it's quite difficult. Oops. First 2 phases aren't so bad, like I'm not too worried about those, but the last phase is pretty difficult because this guy has a really scuffed hitbox. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, what? Okay. I didn't expect him to do a fourth bounce there. That's interesting. Yeah, if you miss a hit on either of the first two phases, that loses like close to a minute, I think. Missing a hit on the last phase doesn't lose as much, but it's still like pretty detrimental. I think it's around 35 seconds, which is what happened in my PB, sadly. Ah, like I said. Unfortunately, not in the right spot. Quite in the right spot, I think. So the problem is this: you have to sit through this like Ice Dragon attack again. This is going to lose a lot of time. Interesting. There you go, the double. Double for defense. Alright. Yeah, gonna have to sit through an extra phase of Ice Dragon, unfortunately. Ooh, I got the quick throw for this one. Nice. Okay, so you can see like how fast Frederick is charging in this phase. This is what makes it hard. Nice. And we're done. Nice run. I'm surprised that I was actually able to pull off the 3 for 3 on the last phase, but not on the second one. The third phase is much harder.
Yo, nice run.
Nice run.
Nice run.
Thanks, everyone. Hope y'all enjoyed this Tropical Freeze Run Special Edition. Special Rusty Marathon Edition. There was a lot of bad this run, but there was also a lot of good, so like considering I haven't played in quite some time, I'm happy with the way it turned out. So I want to shout out Hyro and Liam for lurking and jerking in this voice call with me. No one else rolled in, which saddens me, but it's okay. We got a lot of day 3 left. That's fine.
Yeah, no problem. I could eat though before my run, so.
Oh yeah, you guys want to go eat some?
Yeah, I'm pretty hungry right now.
Nice. What are you guys thinking of?
Not Super Saiyan. I think
What?
so.
Oh, come on. Come on. Alright. So up next is Spyro the Dragon by Jake. So I'm gonna set him up. And, thanks again, V0oid, for giving me the opportunity to run Tropical Freeze for your marathon. Oh, no problem.
No problem, Void.
You're welcome. Glad to help. Happy for you that it went better than last time. Yeah, me too, dude. Alright, rolling out.